Before we get started in this video, can we just say that, we were both very, very disappointed in this remake. Jake Gyllenhaal, we love you. Okay, Conor McGregor, we love you. As far as the way this was remade, there were so many shortcomings. One of the biggest one was the horrible fight scenes, and this is just probably the most perfect example of how bad this was. If you guys disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. But other than that,
and you can't say just because Jake looks good that this movie is good, all right?
Yes,
because
good point.
know I've heard that from plenty of people. I get it that he looks good. That does not make these fight scenes good.
All right, let's watch this.
I do like the use of the door there.
The use of the door is fine. Use the shoulder, Connor. Use the shoulder.
I don't think he used it once.
Being thrown on a stone floor, we get right back up. No big deal.
All right, so that part is good when he's taking the shirt off.
Now we're getting serious. Not the drums.
That's what I would tell my attacker if he's coming at me. Just be nice.
Look at me.
I'm going to insert a big eye roll right there. If we compare this to the first one, let me just say the first one, I understand there was a little bit of fight choreography and a little bit of Hollywood in that first movie, but it just seemed a little bit more realistic. Let's go ahead and let's continue to watch this horrible fight sequence.
The amount of throws that do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it throws on a stone floor. Can I add that in?
I think it's funny, too, that they never used really a whole lot of weapons.
Although
there's
improvised weapons everywhere.
Yeah. Here we go.
There we go. Improvised weapon. It's probably going to leave a mark.
Do you think he'll get some splinters? Now let's remember this guy survived the boat flying.
That's right, the boat flying incident.
So
Shoot you up.
I was not sad about that. I wasn't sad about that at all. It just is funnier to me than it should be, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, so we go ahead and we just have overkill. And I understand the first Roadhouse, you had ripping out someone's heart. I understand that, that once again exceeds the expectation. Yeah. But there was just so much that this Roadhouse missed out on that they could have modeled off of the first one. I mean, the Sam Elliott character, there was no, older mentor or anything like that. That was a horrible thing that they missed out on here. Other than that, I just like the old Patrick Swayze character, a little bit more slender, a little bit more realistic in the fact of he had to make sure that he could fight intelligently, not just be all ripped up and be an ex-UFC fighter and things like that.
I think also, too, Conor made a terrible bad guy. I know people are going to kill me about that, but he made a terrible bad guy. They made him almost clown-like instead of scary or whatever. In the original Roadhouse, the bad guys necessarily weren't scary, but they just had that bad element, where Conor just came off crazy to me, like clownish.
He seems more like a cartoon character.
Yes,
kind of
thank
guy,
you.
So guys, please go ahead and let us know what you guys think about the comparison between the first Roadhouse and this recent one that came on out. Steph and I were very, very uncomfortable, very, very unhappy about this, but let us know what you guys think.